Hello YouTube, this is DrawingKid1313 and welcome to episode 41 of my Let's Play series. Oh no. He missed, okay. But yeah, welcome to episode 41. As you can see, I am hanging out in the Nether because I was in the overworld and I noticed that my lava cell supply in my Industrial Craft 2 room was low, or actually it was just gone. There were no lava cells, so I brought 16 stacks of empty cells, and they're all getting filled up. As you can see, I'm now doubling my production because one just wasn't fast enough for me. I also took the lava supply coming out of this pump, took it out of there and put it into there, so I think, I'm not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and open that. I don't have a sword, so... Oh, well, that was smart. So I'm just gonna have to do one of those. I don't have my Vulcanite amulet either. Or at least not on me. I think I have it in one of my bags. How dare you? Oh. He's hitting me. Ah! Oh, that's so close. Just get up close and personal. Whoa. Kinda scared me. Not gonna lie. Come on. Big baby. Alrighty, so let's go back here. And, actually, no, we're not keeping up with it. We still are, losing some, but it is lasting a very long time. So don't really have to worry about it too much yet. I had to. It was just so tempting. He was just standing there. I'm like, ooh, guess what I want to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out in here a little bit. Gonna wait for the rest of these lava cells to get produced, or at least most of them anyway. You know what? I think that's good right now. Okay, there we go. 16, okay. It had to be like a number that was divisible by, whatever that is. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to the overworld and see what we can do today. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do in this episode. Yeah, I just don't know. Is that a bad thing? Should I be more of a planner? No, I don't plan. It's not really my thing. I don't know. Probably would make for a little bit better of a video though, I'm sure. Fancy building stuff, you go in there. You'll go over here. Industrial craft room. There we go. That is going along nicely. Should be getting a whole bunch of power in there. And yeah, you know what? I actually want to start out. Why is it always dark here? Like, I swear, I want to just... It's just always dark. It's always dark. So 1.3 is out. It's actually out yesterday. And speaking of yesterday, before I go ahead and talk about 1.3, speaking of that, I've had a few people ask me, or no, sorry, speaking of yesterday, there we go. I didn't have an episode out yesterday. And the reason being because well, first I had to worked from like 5 to 10. I didn't get home until like 10, so then I had to leave at 4:30, so that was a good chunk of the day. And then in the morning I recorded that whole 1.3 overview thing. Alright, so I was like, alright, I guess I'll just record episode 41 when I get home, and it might just be uploaded late. Well, I got home and I realized that the 1.3 video was all sorts of screwed up because of the rendering. And I believe that the problem is my computer with the hard drive being all messed up and whatnot. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say there. Yeah, screw that. I don't even... Screw you guys. Whatever. If you don't want to work, then don't work. Don't work. So yeah, I got home and I had to fix it. I had to re-render it, so I wasn't able to play this. And then by the time I actually did, have some time to record, it was so late, and I would have been up until like 5 in the morning. and I didn't want to do that, so figured I'll just record it today, and there you go. There's your episode for today. So yeah, there's that. So that's why the episode is late. Another thing. Oh, I need to turn on the fuel production on here, don't I? On. On. Perfect. This thing is going along nicely. I think I do want it to kind of speed up though. There we go. We'll compress all that dirt and all that sand and stuff. Or all the dirt and, stone. So yeah, about 1.3. 1.3 is out, and I've had people ask me, what are you going to do about your, Let's Play series? Well, I still plan for this to go forward. I still, want to play this. Obviously, I can't update to 1.3 because not all of the mods have updated, so that's kind of a problem. Just trying to see where I'm going to. One too far, I believe. Nope, I think that was perfect, actually. So yeah, I can't really update to 1.3 just yet. And I believe that even if I do, like even if, all the mods do update, I still don't believe that I will be able to update and keep this same world because a lot of things have been changed. That would just completely screw up the world. And obviously that's not going to work. There we go. Let's let these compress down a little bit. So obviously that's not going to work because a lot of the mods, when they update, they add new materials, they change things, they change IDs, they change all sorts of things. So usually when a new version of Minecraft is out and when the mod updates for the newer version of Minecraft, it usually does not work well because, if anything new is added in the mod, then it's going to not be generated in the world, and then it's just all sorts of stuff. So I won't be able to keep the same world if I do update. So yeah, I plan to just kind of keep this world, keep going with it. I don't know, I think it's going alright so far. I've kind of hit a roadblock as far as things to do go. So I would, oh, he's dead. So I'd really appreciate your guys' feedback on that. What projects do you want me to start? What things do you want me to do? What do you want to see in this series? That sort of stuff. All right. Just really would appreciate the help from you guys, and would be happy about it. Yeah, I should probably do this off camera, shouldn't I? I'm just gonna let them fall to the ground. They're gonna despawn. I don't want them anymore. So yeah, there's the news on that. Now I'm just gonna kind of do this for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna do it off camera, and then I will be back. Hopefully I will think of something that we can do in this episode. So I will be back soon. And there we go. About 5 minutes of holding down the right click button and, excuse me, flying around. And just kind of put some stuff away. As you can see, what I ended up doing so that my inventory didn't get full and I didn't waste anything, I put my void ring into my white alchemy bag, and what that does is when items are dropped, alright, so let's just say that this was dropped, you can see that it's sucked back into my inventory, but it doesn't go into my actual inventory. Instead it goes into this bag, which is nice. So it kind of, just sucks everything up, and then it'll also condense it as well. So I made like 8 diamonds out of all this stuff. And, well, I'm not too sure. I guess there weren't really any ores except for coal. So there's no, like, iron or anything. Interesting. Anyways, now it's a big mob spawning platform, and, I don't really know what else to do. So, I will meet you guys back over there. Oh, wow, that looks so cool at night, doesn't it? Looks like something from Tron, doesn't it? I think it does. It's pretty neat. Neato. I like it. Be right over there. Alright guys, so I know one thing that I want to do. I'm just wondering, oh yep. Oh, that is cool. That's really cool. Oh yeah, I need one more thing. Hold on. Got that. Got that. think I only need one. She can never have too many snowballs. Alright, so let's go into our crafting table. And let's go ahead and do this. There we go, perfect. Let's put our Vulcanite amulet in the middle. And good thing that didn't craft 2 iron furnaces, because that would have been noxious. There we go, so we have some iron bands. We're going to put that like that. The Mobius fuel on top and bottom, the dark matter on the sides, and then shift click our flint and steel in. We got the ring of ignition. Ring of ignition is pretty cool. What it will do, right click and make... Oh, whoa. Alright, careful with that. I'm near a wood place. Yeah. Basically right click and it'll create a lot of fire. And then it also makes you immune to fire, and it kind of puts it out as you walk. Another thing that you can do, if you press R, it'll activate it, or no, sorry, press G, it'll activate it and randomly place fires around you. So kind of dangerous. Be careful with it. Yeah, charge that down. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Next thing that we're going to make is another 2 pieces of dark matter, snowballs on top and bottom, so that, another iron band. Oh, I didn't know they stacked. And then we have the 0 ring. You guys have already seen this, I'm not going to show it again. And then the last one, we're going to take that, we're going to take 4 saplings, put them in the corners, we're going to put 2 dark matter like so, and then we're going to put 1 of each type of flower on the top and bottom. This gets us the Harvest Goddess band. Awesome. Now, we are going to take the Harvest Goddess band, the Ring of Ignition, the 0 ring, and my beloved Swiftless ring, and put 5 pieces of red matter, like so, and we get the Ring of Arcana. And it didn't use those 2 rings. I wonder if that's a bug or if that was supposed to happen. Because it used the other 2, but it didn't use those. And I have a feeling that that may be a bug. Not too sure though. Anyways, now we have those, and it's completely pointless. They're going in there. My missed junk chest. And this Ring of Arcana. It is pretty amazing. When it's red... Well, 1... Can you do this? Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright, so 1, you can fly. Works just like the Swiftless, alrighty? When it's red, you can go ahead and you can press R, and it'll create fire. Oh no. Wonder if there's any fire in my house. It doesn't seem to get rid of it, it just seems to make you immune to it. Alright, so it's another way to be immune to fire, just in case you want it to be immune to fire. It's also a very good way to burn down your house if you're not careful. So yeah, that creates fire. And that was a lot of fire. Okay. Note to self, don't use that too much. I think you could also set stuff on fire. I don't know how it works, but you right click and it shoots stuff. Press G. Oh, nope, nope, don't press G. Don't press G. Press C, and it'll switch the color. When it's yellow, it acts like the Swiftless ring. So when you press right click, it'll go ahead and shoot a little tornado thingy and just swoop the mob away. Let's see, I don't see any mobs though. Of course. Of course. One time I want to show you guys something and there's just nope, no mobs. Any other time they're just there. Okay. Yep, see? Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Oh no. Oh yeah, creeper blew up. Alrighty, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and press C again, and now it's green. And this is just like the Harvest Goddess band. What it'll do... Is it doing it now? I don't think so. Oh, yep, yep. Alright, so what it's doing now is it's just encouraging the growth of everything around us. So right here, we should probably see a tree pop up really soon. Stand on here. What if we press G? I don't know. Oh, G, when you press G, it harvests everything around you, so you can see that it harvests that piece of grass right there. Other than that, I'm not really sure what it does. It just kind of encourages the growth around you and stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and press C again. Now we are blue, and this is the 0 ring. Right click and throw a snowball. How cool is that? I should have just put one of these in each of the deployers in the Nether. Would have been so much easier. It would have. Oh, that's great. Alright, press R, create some snow. Snow all around. And then C and you're back to red. So it pretty much has all the functions of the different rings in one ring. So it's pretty cool. That was requested by a few people that I make that, so I figured since I didn't know what else to do, I'll just go ahead and make that. And let's go ahead and check the time of the video and see if I could think of anything else that we can do. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so it's about at the 16-minute mark. That's not bad. We haven't wasted too much time. However, I've just thought of something. I want to start on another big project. And it is going... What the hell? Hmm. Anyways, I've started on another big project. And it's going to be fairly complicated, fairly complex, fairly dangerous. And I don't think that I would be able to get much accomplished in 15 minutes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call it the end of the episode here. Now, I apologize if you guys like the longer episodes and you're like, 15 minutes? What? This is madness! Well, it is not madness. It is actually Drawing Kid 1313's channel. But, yeah, that's pretty much the reason. I don't want to start something new and then have, like, an hour episode because, one, it'll take forever to render. 2, it'll take forever to upload. 3, I have to go and eat dinner. I think my whole family is like at the pool and I've been just abandoned at home. And they're going to grab dinner there. So I'm going to go ahead and I have to go there and eat dinner. And 3, there's a third reason. I don't know. It's really a pain to edit. Because whenever I go, over like 45 minutes, I try to edit out some of the parts where I, talk too much or do stuff like that. And that's difficult because then I had to watch pretty much the whole video. So I'm going to call it the end here. In the next episode, episode 42, we are going to go ahead and we are going to start on a pretty fairly kind of semi-big project. And yeah, you guys are just going to have to wait to see what project it is that I'm talking about. Now, of course, if you do have any other suggestions that you want me to do, like any other suggestions for what I should do and all that stuff, I'm still open to suggestions, so go ahead and just leave them in the comments. So, I want to thank you for watching. I want to, I want to thank you for watching. I want to apologize that it's been a short episode, but I think I have a pretty good reason of why. So, yeah, my last question for you guys, and I don't know, I'm just not too sure. Do you want me to continue with this series? Like, I don't know. Like, hmm. Like, I kind of just ran out of things to do. I mean, obviously I still have some projects planned, but after that, I'm not too sure what to do afterwards. So, I want to ask you guys, should I continue with this series? Do you really enjoy this series? Or do you want me to just, continue with my SMP series and, focus more on mod showcases and, tutorials and stuff like that, just until all the mods update to 1.3. Maybe, when mods update to 1.3, I can, continue, or not continue, but start up another series? I don't know, just tell me your thoughts on that, because I don't really, like, obviously this episode wasn't really entertaining. It's kind of painful for me to record it, and I apologize if it was just as painful for you guys to watch it, but I'm really not sure, so go ahead and tell me your thoughts on that. Tell me if there's anything else that you want to see in the series, and that's pretty much all I could think of. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you join me in the next episode. I will actually have something to do in the next episode, which is nice. And yeah, stay tuned, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.